It's time. It's time. It's been too long. I need to put my laundry away. You can't see this part. This is all my undies and undergarments, and it just wouldn't be seemly for you to see it. So I thought maybe I'd take you along for my laundry folding process. Don't know if that'll be interesting to any of you, but let's get to it. Because I finished my 30-day wardrobe challenge and I want to put together another one, but I want to I'm gonna put you through the paces. I'm gonna put you through the process with me. But in order to do that, I've got a lot of laundry to put away. So I'm gonna put my socks away. I love this dresser. I got it from Wayfair, and I love that it has this. It could be used as a little computer station, but I use it for folding my laundry. It's been very helpful. This is my sock drawer, and what I've done in here is I got these dividers on Amazon. They're expandable. And so I divide out my little socks by color. These are my fluffy socks. These are, all my athletic socks here, white. And then I try to keep all my dark colored socks over here. Love my sock drawer. I love it being like this. We got some, okay, they're not in the frame. Good, I got some lingerie over here. But I also have like my Spanx in a line right here. I don't wear Spanx that often anymore, but any shapers or whatever are over here. But I just fold these like maybe in thirds and then just stick them down in there. And I like to keep everything really organized, and that way you see what you have. So I have enough socks and underwear to keep me going in between laundry about maybe 3 weeks in between sometimes. I actually have enough underwear that I can get away with going a month in between. But then it's like so overwhelming when I have to actually do my laundry. But I have a system for the socks that I like and how I want them laid out. Okay, I'm gonna show you the goods, but it's only gonna be brief. This is my lingerie drawer. This is my underwear drawer. Basically how I organize in rows. I don't have the dividers in here. I don't have the dividers like I do in my sock drawer. I just never did that. This has a velvet lining on the bottom, so it helps things to stay in place. It helps, your underwear. So yeah, basically I just fold them into thirds and then roll them up. And I'm gonna do all of my underwear now. I don't think I really need to show that part of the process. I know I keep changing the camera angles, but I'm trying to get the best angle for whatever it is I'm doing. Next thing is going to be pajama bottoms, and yes, I have enough pajama bottoms. If I wear them 2 nights in a row, that I can go 3 or 4 weeks without doing laundry. But yeah, what I like to do is fold this part over. This is the crotch, then fold it in half, and then normally I will just fold it in half again, but sometimes I do it in thirds. It just kind of depends on my mood. But yeah, these are so old. I probably really need to replace a lot of these, but this is my no-buy year, and even though they have holes in them, and I've had them forever, like these I've had from Target. I mean, I probably had them 15 years. They're holding up okay, but they're starting to form some little holes. You might be able to start to tell that I actually follow the condo method. During pandemic, I binge watched Marie Kondo's show on Netflix and changed the way that I do my laundry. Changed the way I fold my laundry, I should say. And so for my tank tops, what I will do is fold down the top half and then fold them into thirds. And then this, I'll probably fold into I will roll into a fourth, that. Same thing all the way down, trying to keep them the same width so that when you line them up in the drawer, they're the same width. Kind of depends on the length of your top, because all your tops are pretty much different lengths if you bought them from different places. And maybe this is something I should have invested in before I started my no-buy year, because all of these old tank tops and t-shirts are very beaten and tattered and stained. But they're comfortable, and that matters. I think I only have the one t-shirt. So what happens usually is, like, so this is a loft t-shirt, is once it gets a stain or a little hole in it where I can't wear it out into public, again, so what I'm doing here is, maybe I should do a better job. I want to fold this into thirds, but because it's a wide hem, it flares at the hem, I'm going to fold it in a little bit like that, just to try to get a straight third here, so that when I fold it over, it's a long rectangle. And then fold this part down, fold the bottom up, and then let them just meet like that. So we got a nice little, it's not quite a square, but a small rectangle. So what I was saying is, they get designated for sleepwear, and then once they're sort of too bad off, then they get designated, especially if they're a white t-shirt or tank top, to be home cleaning products. Okay, so this is the drawer. It's pretty empty right now. So here I have all of the pants. I'm missing some things here because they're in the laundry. It's taken me a couple of weeks to fold my laundry. That's not a good thing, but here's my tank tops, my t-shirts, and my long sleeve t-shirts. And that's how I organized my pajama drawer. All right, it's a little bit later in the day. I had to stop doing my folding of my laundry to join in a Zoom call that I had this afternoon. So I still have a pile to get through, and we're gonna power through. Zoe's with me here. Do you wanna say hi, Zoe? This is Zoe. She's the sweetest. So basically, starting with the similar technique, just wanna cross the arms over so they stay inside the body, and then triple fold. Depending on the size of your t-shirt, you might wanna fold into quarters, but this works for me. And again, I am folding up the bottom, I'm folding down the top, and then folding it in half so that I have a nice little cube. And for t-shirts that have a design on them, like this one, sometimes, especially if t-shirts are like sort of all the same color, they will kind of blend together in your drawer. So I try to put any like embellishment or logo or something where I can see what the t-shirt actually is. Like I said, especially if it's like, if you have a bunch of different black t-shirts, and you want to be able to tell what it is. So I fold like that, and then I'll fold the arm down just so that I can get a nice even rectangle all the way down. So I want this part to show when I put it in my drawer. So I will fold it like that, so I get a little bit of this wording there and I know what it is. It's maybe a little wider than I would want it to be, but for the purposes of just getting my laundry done, it's gonna be fine. That's sort of my motto right now, that everything is just fine and that I don't have to stress myself out for perfectionism anymore. I've always been sort of a perfectionist, and I'm learning in my life that sometimes fine is just fine. We could waste too much of our time. Those of you that are like A-type personalities like me, we can spend too much of our time trying to get everything perfect and never finishing a project. And I don't have time anymore for that. And sometimes you just need to get things done. I am one of those weird people that actually enjoys doing laundry. Now granted, I don't do laundry every day. I'm not like a mom of a bunch of kids having to do laundry every single day. I think I would feel differently about it if that were the case, but I do my laundry depending on what's going on in my life. I do my laundry every 2 to 4 weeks. So when I do it, it's an event. When I do my laundry, it is an event. It's an all day thing. And because I like to hang dry a lot of my stuff, I have folding racks that I can take out onto my porch and let things air dry, which is really my preference. And then you have ones like this that are like a split back, and it's it's hard enough just to figure out how to put it on sometimes. Best to just try to lay it flat. See how it has a split back? Best to just try to lay it flat like that. Sometimes I will take the time to like line everything up. Like I would keep this here, the one that I just folded, and make sure that they are the same width. And they're not. They're not, but that's okay. I'm not going for perfection today. So I have some organizing to do in my closet. I'm trying to get all the laundry done and everything put away so that I can feel good about putting together my 30-day wardrobe. So stay tuned for that. So I like to group them by colors, putting the blacks together. And I also like to keep, like if they're camisoles, I put them, you probably can't see, let's see if I can adjust the camera. I had to move that a little bit. I put the camisoles here and I put the tank tops here, keeping like things together. So I have my long sleeve t-shirts, I have my short sleeve t-shirts, and my tank tops. It's a little bit tight, mainly because I still have like my turtlenecks still in here because it's technically still winter. But down here I keep all my theater shirts. This is from an improv festival. I like to keep all of them down here. This is sort of my mishmash drawer. This has got my shorts, jean shorts, and some of my athletic shorts. And you know, it's winter right now, so I'm not really wearing shorts, so I kind of just put them there. And this drawer is for my athletic wear. I'm not too crazy about the way that it looks. I had bought these bins here to organize them, and I want to keep everything where I can see what it is. These are all of my leggings, and like these are the biker shorts. Then I have all of the tops, and you know, I haven't figured out a better way to organize them, but at least I can theoretically, I mean, these are stacked up because I just didn't have any other option to be able to fit everything inside here. Theoretically, I can see almost every one of my tops, and I really should get rid of some of my tops. I just haven't gone through them to make that decision yet. So I'm trying to get the best view of here. I'm lifting up the camera. It's on the tripod. Just so you can see. I have my sweaters lined up here. This is where I keep my headbands, a little mirror for when I'm getting ready. And I fold all of my jeans up here. And like my joggers and sweatpants, I keep right here. And then I have some more like the cardigan style sweaters. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this laundry away that's on the bed, and we're gonna get a good look. I'm also looking to since I'm doing some organizing in here right now and I'm in the mood, I'm going to put away I'm gonna change some of the bins that are up there. I'll show them to you before and after what it looks like, but because I have some extra acrylic crate size bins. I have some things on the floor here. I want to try to get them up off the floor, and then I can assess to start putting together my minimalist wardrobes. Let's do it. So right now I have those fabric bins up there, and I have a wicker style basket which has my scarves in it. I don't wear scarves that much these days. I used to wear them all the time, but yeah, so now you get a better idea of what that looks like. And I want to get this bag up off the floor. I have some shoes in here that I had pulled down to wear for my 30-day wardrobe challenge, shoes that I don't get to wear very often, but I actually did wear them during that 30 days. And I mean, there's not much I can do about that basket. It's just got some flip-flops and sandals inside of it, and there's just no room on these shelves. As you can see, they are full all the way up of shoes. Shoes take up a big amount of real estate inside of my closet. Hey, I'm pretty much done. What I've done is that wicker basket and all of the sandals, well, half of the sandals that were in the basket that was on the floor. I have very small feet, so I have all of these like thong type sandals from Sam Edelman, and I was able to fit them all in this little basket, which I am going to keep somewhere where I can see it. I think I have the perfect place. I think I'm gonna take out maybe a couple of pair of the booties that I know that I won't be wearing anymore this year, and store them maybe under my bed, and then I can put these sandals, because you know we're like in 80-degree weather already, that I can have them where I can actually see them and wear them. And then all of the sandals that I had, they were just all crammed together in this. And these are all my flip-flops and beach shoes and things. So now everything, I stood them up so that I can really see what's in the basket. And it has to stay on the floor. I have no other place to put them, but that's fine with me. That's where they've been ever since I remodeled this closet. So yeah, this is what I did. I took out a couple of my booties, don't look at my dirty floor, and I put the basket here where I can easily see all of my sandals and access them when I want to wear them. And then my other basket is much more organized. I could still probably do a little better of a job. Those are all like my beach shoes and things. And yes, I wear Crocs. I admit it, I do wear Crocs because they're super comfortable. So what I've done up here, as you can see, is replacing that wicker basket for my scarves with an acrylic bin, and then the two fabric baskets that were up the top, I also replaced them with acrylic bins, and that has freed up a little space on this shelf, which is nice, where I have my beach bag. So now I can see everything that I have. And all my jeans are, I love to fold them and organize them according to color. And everything's just nicely displayed so that I know what I have. Okay, this is like take 5. I went into the bathroom after I did my outro, and I realized I had lipstick all over my face because I kissed my dog, and then I put my cheek on the top of her head, and didn't realize that I got my own lipstick on the side of my face. It looked like somebody had kissed me. I said, well, I gotta refilm that outro. I can't leave it like that. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed being with me today. It's been a lot of fun just to kind of explain how I am doing my laundry and chores, and giving me the motivation to redo my closet. I didn't really redo it, but I kind of rearranged some things and made it a little bit more accessible. And I think it's super important to honor the things that you have, honor your clothes, especially if you're trying to do a no-buy year like me, that, you know, we're so used to feeling like we don't have anything to wear, and we get stuck in this kind of consumerist cycle where we're always wanting something new. But by seeing everything clearly in your closet that you have and in your drawers, being able to know exactly what it is you have in there is gonna save you time, and it's gonna save you money, that you're not gonna go out and buy new things because you might have things that you've even forgotten that you own. So this is, I love doing laundry for this reason. I really try to give each piece the honor that it's due, and I really have too much clothes. I realize that, and I could pare down a bit. Not gonna happen this year, I don't think. So anyways, please comment below, subscribe, like, notification, you know the drill. Do all the things if you want, no pressure. Anyways, have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next time.